Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be trying to do the shell challenge. Now I've never done a shell challenge before, but I saw Vixella post an empty shell. I did watch her video, but I will do something different to her. And I really liked her shell. It didn't seem too hard. It seemed like a nice one to start off with. So I chose this 30 by 20 lot and I'm going to go ahead, go to the gallery, grab it, and we're going to give the shell challenge a go. So let's get into things. So this is her shell challenge 3. You can see it there, but I'm going to do something different. Okay, so you probably weren't expecting a voiceover right now. Neither was I. I was not expecting to do this, but it's fine. Basically, I don't know if you heard, but the music from the gallery was really loud. Unfortunately, I get this glitch a lot where the music continues into build mode. I didn't notice it, but you can notice it watching back this footage, and it's really loud and you can barely hear my voice over the music. So I decided that a speed build would be better with a voiceover. Unfortunately, when I was editing this, I did cut out bits such as me decorating the bathrooms, putting in all the windows. I skipped those bits because when I wanted it to be a live edit video with me talking to you, I didn't want people to sort of see those bits because it's very boring. However, it means now during the speed build you won't see those bits, but you'll see what I mean once we get into it. Hopefully it will all become a little bit clearer. Right now I'm just finishing off the roof, but you'll see I cut to the finished roof and windows in a second. So there it is. I put a nice big open circle window at the top of the roof, some nice big windows from Get Famous, and a nice big open door there. And also I put some basic furniture, the cheapest couch, the cheapest counters, just to sort of show my layout. I changed them later on, but it just sort of helped me in the floor plan. And I put a dining table there, and that's the dining room. And then I wanted to do a sort of hallway. And it took me a while to figure out the layout of it. It was really difficult, but at the minute I'm just sort of going through, trying to find the right doors. I wanted it to be very open plan. The kitchen especially, but it didn't end up working out like that because I just couldn't really figure it out. I just thought the rooms sectioned looked a little bit better, so it ended up being quite closed off and sectioned, but I still like how it turned out. There is 2 double bedrooms and a kid's room, a kid's bedroom. There's also a kid's room downstairs, so there's obviously more room for more kids. They have their own little private TV room. But yes, so there's a main parents' bedroom that you will see later on, but there's also like a guest bedroom. The guest bedroom has much more neutral tones, but that'll be hopefully be a lot clearer when we come to it. And then I wanted to look for a brick, and I don't really like the bricks in The Sims. In the UK, we have very different bricks to American bricks, and a lot of those bricks had like fake columns. I don't know if you can see that on the edges, but the fake columns that you see there, I don't like them at all, especially when they're on every single corner. And I was having a really hard time trying to find a brick without fake columns. I hated all of these bricks. I ended up changing it to like this other toned yellowy and ended up not liking that and making it like a full red brick because it was not nice. I did not enjoy the slated and brick sort of pattern. I wasn't really enjoying it, so I changed it to more, I think it's more of a UK kind of style, this brick. The bottom had a little black sort of fake foundation, and the top it had a no foundation brick, and I didn't change it from the default colour because I really liked it. There is a few issues with the roof. I'm not very good at doing roofs, so a lot of them clip, but it's around the back, so I didn't really mind too much. But yeah, I had to change a few of the windows around just to make sure that the roof sort of fits. So I think I did an okay job in the end. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Also, another really hard thing for me was actually picking the flooring. I don't normally go for a dark wood floor, so this changes. And also, I originally chose a marble for the kitchen, but I ended up changing it to a tile later on. I just preferred the tile. So I went ahead and added carpet to all the bedrooms upstairs and this nice tile in the kitchen in a grey colour and the same tile in the bathrooms but in a more creamy kind of colour. And I also added some nice tiled wallpaper in the bathrooms, and all of them have the same wallpaper in different variation of colours. A lot of people don't like that wallpaper, but I'm a big fan of it. And then I went ahead and started decorating all the rooms. I started off with a study. I thought it'd be the most easiest room to start off with. And you'll notice that with a lot of rooms, I will swap back and forth between them. So for instance, the kitchen, I actually did all the clutter items off of camera. So the kitchen looks unfinished, but it's actually not. I just did all the clutter items off camera because it took me forever to do. Now this is the kids' play area. It ended up looking like an adult room like here, but no, it ended up like looking a lot better than this. And I keep changing the wood and the stairs and everything. I never really am sure what to do here. I don't really like dark floors, but I ended up going for this nice, quite cheap wood floor. I really like it though. The stairs was quite hard to match, unfortunately. But then I thought, okay, I need to make this kids' room look actually a little bit kiddie. So I did go ahead and add a penguin TV. It just adds to the whole kid atmosphere. And I end up testing a lot of wallpapers and things like that. And I added this rug, which I've never used before, but it's really cute, so I go for it. And I try and bring in these vibrant, fun colours into the kids' room, just because it is meant to be for kids, and it does change quite a lot. Then I move on to the kitchen. I want it to look very classy. I wanted the kitchen to be a statement, one of those kitchens that everyone's jealous of. So I decided to go for some nice counters, a nice island, which took me forever to get right, but it's fine. And you'll see later on the island is decorated with clutter items, but I didn't do it on camera because it took me, as I already said, so long. So right now it looks really bare, but I promise you it ends up looking better in the end. It is really good in the end. And I was having a really hard time like wallpapering this. A lot of the walls ended up being blue. I just really like blue. I think it's a very universal colour. So then I went ahead and added yellow and blue dining chairs just to add a bit of a pop of colour to this kitchen. I always do this. I don't know why. I love the yellow and blue dining chairs. And I matched it with some bar stools as well. Otherwise, I thought this kitchen kind of blended in all together, which I did not like. So I went ahead and added some, pop of colour in the room. I thought it was really nice. And then I went ahead and started on the living room. Now, as I was doing this, I realised the living room was really, really small compared to the kitchen, and I wanted to make it bigger. So I cut off the study a little bit and cut into the hallway and made it a little bit bigger. Only a small bit, but, it really helped because I thought you can't have a massive kitchen in a small living room. You have to sort of balance it out. And it is still quite a small living room, but I thought this looked a lot better. It was a bit of an awkward shape to get right. So I spent a bit of time, actually quite a lot of time, going through and using the the default sofas just to sort of find the right positioning. But I ended up really liking this living room. It was meant to be a classy living room, like the kitchen, very sleek, very modern, but it actually ended up being a family room, which I didn't really want to happen. The whole reason I put a kids' room in there was so the family room the living room could not become a family room, but it did. I'm a sucker for family rooms. I do love them. I hate the matching love seat to that sofa. I don't know if it's just me, but it does not look comfortable at all. Some of these sofas look comfortable with big pillows, and some of them just look like sticks. I did put the matching love seat in the kids' room, but you know what? I thought, whatever. It's colourful. It doesn't have to be comfortable. But yeah, the sofas in this game, some of them don't look comfortable, so I tend to pick the big pillowed ones. So I didn't end up having a matching sofa and love seat, but that's fine. I don't really mind that. I ended up shifting it around to this direction. It's a bit weird. The reason why I didn't want to do this in the first place because I wanted the window, but I went ahead for it anyway. And we still managed to get windows in there anyway, so I'm happy with how it turned out. I did put a little poof in because in real life you could like move poofs around to where you want to position them. So one poof is like hidden away, which you wouldn't be able to use in The Sims. But in real life, I feel like it's very realistic to have like extra poofs so you can pull out and sit them wherever you want. So just in the corner is a very nice place to sort of put it. And it added a pop of colour to the room as well. I do like my yellow and blues. They do go very well together. It's a common theme throughout this. I think even the wallpaper has changed to blue. I did tell you I love my blues. I went ahead and put a little shelf, like a little unit underneath for the Game Boy. I probably should have put that in the kids' room, to be honest with you. But you know what, whatever, it's suited on the shelf. And I also wanted to put a stereo, but it didn't really work. So I ended up putting a plant there instead. I just thought that looked a little bit better. Those two together did not look good. I think I get rid of it. Yeah, I think I move it somewhere else. I can't really remember, to be honest. But I always put a fireplace in there and just gave it more of a kiddie atmosphere. I do like family rooms. My living room looks kind of family, but it's quite nice as well. That was the whole reason the kids' room, but I sort of ventured off of that. I did start by making the rug blue, but I ended up changing it to a beige and making the walls blue. Literally because everything was going to be blue in the end. Like, I'm not even joking. If the rug was blue, that'd be too much for me to handle. So there you go. The carpet is now, or the rug is now beige. I keep finding stuff to add into the kids' room, so I keep doing that as we go. And none of these rooms actually have curtains. So the only rooms that have curtains in the whole house is the bedrooms, which some of you might find weird. But I always forget to put curtains in. I mean, obviously I have curtains at my house, but I always forget them. They're not like a massive thing to me. I really like the look of openness in The Sims. So I sort of went for an open look, not on purpose, but it just kind of happened. And then again, I put that lovely painting because it has so many swatches. I went ahead and did a bathroom. All the bathrooms are the same, so that's why I left this one in, because all the bathrooms are the same except for like a bathtub or a shower, you know, mixing and matching it. But they are all the same, so I thought that I didn't have to add all the game videos of the bathrooms because it's so boring. But I mean, look at that. Some of these plants are ridiculous in this game. But I decided that we didn't have enough plants in this house, so I went ahead and added a few bits and bobs here and there. A few flower pots. Oh, I can't speak today. A few flower pots and bits like that, even in the bathroom. And also I added some clutter objects. You'll see more of that off camera when I do a tour at the end. But I really like clutter objects. They just take me forever to place using bb.move objects. Oh, did I leave this bathroom in as well? I did not mean to leave this in as well. But this one is just to show you, like, you know, how you can add a bathtub in as well. So the rest of the bathrooms were done off camera. Here's just a quick overview. 2 of them have bath and shower combos and 1 just has a bathroom. I put a fan in there because this room doesn't have a window. So, you know, I thought the fan to get the circulation going, get the steam out. Normally fans in bathrooms wouldn't look like that, but that's the only fan we have in The Sims. And then I go ahead and show you all the clutter objects I added. The kitchen looks really nice. I'm so happy with how the kitchen turned out. And all the clutter objects I did off camera as well, because as I said, they took me forever. And now I started on the kids' bedroom. I almost tried to put 2 kids in there, but I decided on 1. And I did switch my mind a lot about what was in the kids' bedroom. A lot of things changed throughout this. So I start off with one idea, end up with a completely different idea. You know, it happens sometimes. I wasn't really sure what sort of room I wanted to go for this bedroom, but I knew that I wanted a nice kids bedroom, kind of universal, maybe not even classic colours. I don't really know. I can't remember what I went for, to be honest, but I tried to do it justice. I remember all of this changed, actually. All of this changed. I went for pink and grey colours in the end. I just thought it looked really nice. I don't really know why. I really like those sort of tones. Nice candle, although I would not recommend putting a candle in a kid's bedroom. Would not recommend that. But as I said, I did put curtains in all the bedrooms. I just thought that's a little bit better. I mean, I cared that much about the bedrooms. That's how much I cared. I really want to put a fish tank in. I don't know why. I've never really used them. And a lot of people do say to use them. So I tried using them. And then I went and I showed you the bathroom. But this is going to be the guest bedroom. I had no idea what I wanted to do in this room. Like, honestly, I wanted to keep it, you know, neutral colours. And then I got really bored and tried to spice it up a little bit. I hated all the beds I put in here. I really couldn't decide, to be honest. And it ended up looking really, really bland. Well, it did look a little bit bland. I added some bits of decor, but it does look like a guest bedroom that no one really stays in. But obviously, if you download this, then you can change it to, you know, whatever room you like. I just thought, you don't really have, like, people stay around in The Sims. I really wish we could do that. People stay around in The Sims. I know you can do it romantic, invite to stay the night. And I actually have MC command installed, so I can do friendly. But, you know, if it was just so much easier to have them stay over for a few more nights or make them go to sleep, I don't know. But anyway, that was the guest bedroom. You'll see more of an overview of it later. But now I'm working on the parents' room, just shuffling around the windows. And I actually got rid of that window because the curtains didn't work. And, you know, you have to have curtains in a bedroom. So there was a lot of shifting. This room was kind of a weird shape. I think in the guest bedroom and this bedroom, they're basically the same shape. But because of where the bathroom was positioned on this one, it was a little bit harder to work out. But I also tried to add in this painting to spice up the room a little bit. There you can see I'm trying to make this room more interesting. I think it did kind of work. It ended up being more brown toned, but you know, what can you do? Honestly, you can change it to a teenager's room, another kid's room, anything you really want. Or you can leave it as the guest bedroom if you really wanted to. But Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I liked the other bedrooms, so at least that worked out. And that candle, I have never seen before. I don't know if you saw that, but I quickly whizzed past it. But it was like some triangle candles. It's part of base game. I think it is anyway. It might be part of city living. So that's the end of the speed build. You will get a better view of the front of the house at the end, but I'll just do a quick tour. The entryway I didn't show you guys, but I just put a fish tank, a painting, some shoes. It's really bare. I honestly did not know what to put in there because it just is such a weird shape. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy that, but we can just skip past this. Yeah, just some random stuff there. And then upstairs, I didn't show you guys earlier, but there's a little balcony area. That was the main feature of that room. I didn't show you guys, but I love the balcony area. And then you just have the kids' room. You guys saw this all earlier. Nothing really changed. And then the kitchen, I'm just going to speed through because you guys saw everything earlier, all the clutter objects, and the living room as well. You guys all saw this, so no need to go back over it. But the study finished. I didn't really show you guys a tour, but that's kind of the study. Not much to it. And then upstairs, there is the kids' room and bathroom that you all saw. I added a pride flag. You guys can keep it up there if you want, or you can remove it. I thought it added a bit of a story element that you can play with. So that's why I put it there. And the guest bedroom. Let's just whiz past this. Oh well, they had a nice little bathtub with some candles. That's what I was trying to show you there. And then the master bedroom with the cute little candles that I like, with its own big bathroom. And that's it. That's the whole house, except for some shrubbery I added at the front just to add a bit of texture and depth with some rocks and some trees. So, thank you guys so much for watching a speed build. Hope you enjoyed. This is the finished result from the front. It's a bit of a different video. It's a speed build. It was meant to be a live video, but I actually am really happy with how this video turned out. So, like, comment, and subscribe if you also enjoyed. And let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. Awesome. Thank you guys. Bye.